Hello mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June. So if you're new here, welcome to Law of Attractions and Mirrors Tarot, where we use the cards as a tool to help integrate the fragments of ourselves into one so we can self-actualize into the people we were born to become. With this knowledge, we can begin to manifest all of our deepest desires if we simply take responsibility for our power. Okay, let's immediately get started. Let's see what kind of energy you are bringing in to June in accordance to your love life. So we have Five of Cups in the reverse. So maybe many of you are kind of getting over some heartache. That's a possibility. Or you may be averting some heartache. Wow, we have 555. Holy crap, guys. So fives are changes. Fives are also conflict in tarot, but also in spiritual numerology, they're about changes. So there is a lot of change going on in this month. So with the Five of Cups in the reverse, I'm getting the sense that many of you might be dealing with a relationship that isn't making you happy, but you're staying in that relationship. That relationship is causing a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, and it's making you feel like very unfulfilled, like you're just being left to fend for yourself. You're possibly putting in a lot more than what you are receiving. Because there are fives, it is possible that either a breakup can happen this month, or something can change in the relationship for the worse or better. But let's see what else is going on. Oh, Four of Wands. That's good to get. And Justice in the reverse. So Four of Wands is here to remind you that you can manifest what you want. But Justice, like I was saying, that there just seems to be like an unfair dynamic in this relationship where one person is giving more than the other. I'm assuming you, Leo, because you're the one that's here listening to this video, and this is who the video is for. So I mean, it could be the other way around for a few of you, but for the most part it's not going to be. But remember that you are manifesting. You are the one that is in control of this. So change your thoughts, change your beliefs, work on doing things that bring you closer to the life that you want. Even if in this relationship you are feeling kind of neglected, take control of what you can and manifest a happy life. But let's see so what you're ending with here in June is the King of Swords. So this is about truth. I think by the end, you're going to have a lot more clarity of where you want to go next, what's going on in this relationship, and maybe even what you are worthy of, what you feel you would really like, rather than just putting up with what you've been putting up with. Okay, let's get a couple cards for the overall energy. So we have the Hangman in reverse and King of Wands. Well, we have King of Swords and King of Wands. So I do feel like you may have some trouble shifting perspective. So with all of these fives here, like I said, there is going to be change. And the change for many of you is going to be a good one. Four of Wands is this happy home card. But it's going to take a change in perspective, and it's going to take, what am I trying to say? It's going to take like surrendering to that new perspective, surrendering to that change. So if things start changing, if you keep in mind that the way that things are shifting is for your ultimate good and the ultimate good of your relationship and your growth, that is what's going to show up. That's why this King of Wands here, King of Swords here. So, you know, you guys do have power in your mentality, and the universe is really asking you to step into that power, especially the King of Wands, King of Swords, guys. This is really calling you to wake up to your power and to being a leader in this relationship, but not really necessarily in this relationship, but I mean in this relationship, but in yourself too, and your personal desires. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So something is going on in this relationship. It is under this Five of Pentacles. So there's something you're definitely not happy with. There's something that you've been feeling and you've been ignoring. The universe is really telling you to make sure to not ignore that feeling that's bothering you, to either address it with them, address it within yourself, manifest something different, but don't just, you're not just supposed to deal with it, you know, you're not just supposed to put up with things that make you really unhappy, things that make you feel like you're left out in the cold, like Five of Pentacles is about. So the stone that can help you this month is labradorite. So I'm going to read the divination in regards to this card because it's extremely relevant, like so relevant, especially under this Four of Wands. It says, beware psychic vampires. Ensure that you do not have a, quote, leaky aura. You face a temporary setback, but a sudden reversal of fortune is possible. That's what I see with these 5 cards here, and there's some sort of change, but Four of Wands, it's upright. It's not in the reverse. Be careful what you wish for. It may come true. So if you're over here and putting energy into thoughts, you know, your thoughts are very powerful. Your words are very powerful. Your actions are very powerful. But your thoughts are where it starts. So if your thoughts are negative, then it's going to lead to like a type of injustice, as an imbalance in the relationship and things not happening the way that they could. It says, raise your consciousness to the highest level. Giving your energy away is bad for your health. Establishing an efficient interface with the outside world will protect your well-being. So this stone is about raising your consciousness in order to have protection from the highest realm. So at this point, you may need this in your connection. You may not really understand where to go next. You may feel confusion, but whether or not you do get some labradorite and work with it, just that information alone, like be careful what you wish for, it may come true. And that's because you are a powerful being, and especially this month with this energy here with Four of Wands here. So let's see what's going on with these romance angel cards. Maybe we can get some specifics about your relationship and what's happening. Okay. We have finance and career. It's in the reverse. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and pay attention to red flags. So this person you're dealing with, I would definitely say it's a soulmate. Could be like a twin flame relationship. Regardless, this person is meant to be in your life. So many problems that have affected you in the past, or your partner in the past, they could be shifting this month. That could be part of what this change is. Make sure you are paying attention to red flags, because you don't want to put so much energy and emphasis on things that you don't want. You know, what you resist persists. So make sure that you don't vent too much, you know what I mean? Like where you're constantly venting to others or to your person about what they're doing wrong, because it doesn't profit anything, and in fact it can lead to more of the same. But also pay attention to the red flags. It doesn't mean you ignore them. So there's a way to acknowledge what's happening, and then altering the way that you're responding to the situation, altering your beliefs, your mindset, and all of that can make a way bigger difference than nagging your partner or venting to friends for hours on end. Crystal magic, creation, dawn, the beginning. So you may definitely want to look into some labradorite. But I feel like for many of you, it can indicate a new beginning of a relationship, because we did start with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, like maybe a relationship that was about to end that doesn't end because it's going to get a new beginning. That is a possibility for many of you guys. Okay, so I'm going to look into these angel cards that I recently got. I love these. Let's pick a few of these to see the type of energies that's going on this month. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't do reversals on these. Okay, we have healthy choices. Yeah, so this is kind of like a thing for everybody this month. I haven't been getting this card, but it's also a sense I've been getting that making healthier choices in your relationship, within yourself, speaking your truth. Wow, that's a big one. That also goes with, you know, trust the niggle, pay attention to the red flags. So you may need to be speaking up to your partner, okay? But there's a difference between, hey, this is an issue. You know, it hurts me whenever you do this. I feel disrespected when you do that. Those type of things. Speaking your truth and coming to some type of compromise, that could be really important for you guys this month. So with Manifesting Miracles coming out as a very last card, like that's beautiful, because if you feel like there's no hope for this relationship, I feel in consideration with all these cards that there actually is, but it is dependent on your choices, you speaking up. Because if you just, you know, allow things to keep going the way that they're going, with you being very unhappy, and you don't make that healthy choice, the choices that are best for you, that you're just going to be miserable, and this relationship will inevitably fizzle out. But if you do speak up and you do work towards the type of relationship you want with yourself, that's what this healthy choice is about, and with your partner, you are going to be, you know, it's very possible to manifest what seems like a miracle. Okay, so I love this card too. It's so pretty. So I'm going to pick these little note cards that are like what your partner would say to you. So, you know, this, if you're single, this could just be like messages for you. So let's see what's going on, Leo. I'm going to pick 6 of them. Okay, let's see what's up with these. I see signs and synchronicities of you everywhere I look. I think for a lot of you, this is going to be to look for signs and synchronicities, okay? And in accordance to what's going on here. My love language is receiving gifts. So love languages are really important, guys, because a lot of times your love language, say if your love language is acts of service, and your partner's love language is receiving gifts. Well, if you're doing acts of service for them, they may not feel the same amount of love. Like it may not feel the same as if you give them gifts. So it's possible that for some of you that their love language is receiving gifts. It could be that this month you'll find something that do you think your partner would really like, and to go ahead and pick it up. It may not be their love language, but it could be a sign for some of you. Leave me alone, I'm hurting. My heart is in the right place. So those two right after the other, your partner may need a little bit of space this month, but the heart is still there. Sometimes we do need to leave our partners alone. Let's see, I don't think I'm good enough for you. I'm having trouble trusting you. Yeah, so you may be feeling these things, your partner may be feeling these things. So this may give you a little bit of insight on how to approach your partner, the types of issues that you and your partner may be having. This is kind of some messages that you may have to work through with your individual situation. But like I said, my heart is in the right place is a really big deal. Your partner does love you. Your partner does care about you. They may not show you it correctly at all. Like what I see with these Five of Wands here, they may not treat you properly. And I'm not saying to put up with it, but I am saying speak up for yourself and change your beliefs, work on seeing things positively, seeing the good in them. And if, like, I'm having trouble trusting you, so if they are feeling that, you may be feeling that as well with them. And it's funny because that's even a reflection of yourself, about trusting yourself. That's what these healthy choices are about. Because say that you don't trust yourself because you say, okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and work out, and you never do. How can you trust yourself? And how can you trust another person? And how can a person show up trusting you? That's just one example of many of how all of these messages could be for you or your person, or how you guys are a reflection of each other. So with that being said, that's all I have for you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as I do post new videos such as these and others. That's it, guys. I love you.